Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back! Hobie, what happened? I thought you were about to do a land battle. I did do a land battle, and it was awesome! And you should feel bad for missing it. Just kidding. I'm sorry. That was really mean. Gosh, I'm sorry. That was awful. I love you guys! Welcome back! I missed you! Hey, how's it going? Did you miss me? Because I missed you. That's probably pretty important to have. Also, I need more stuffs. You know, do you guys feel like you could ever use more thing in your life? I like having thing. And I know I'm not alone.
Beginning construction.
See, Onderon is a pretty important planet to have. I think this one gives me a lot of money, is that right? No? Okay. 19 credits. Wow. Not a lot. That's kind of a bummer. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed with that, but that's alright. Let's build stuff. Oh, I don't have enough for that? No, that could be useful. Oh, I can't build it because I don't own the sector.
Constructing.
Okay, well that's alright. Let's see, just a few
Ready
of those
to go.
in orbit. Probably should focus on taking Geonosis next. Now I have to be careful because... Oh man, I forgot about that. I can build all sorts of cool stuff here. Ooh! 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 Ooh, that's exciting. Yes!
Construction.
Okay, those droid battle tanks look really cool, so let's try those out on my next assault. Can't really defend itself just yet. Geonosis is definitely my next target. Should I move... Force from Naboo? Yeah, that should be enough. I think they have a level 3 space station. No, they don't have any space station. Unless it's just undetectable. Does it say anything? No. Okay, good. Anything? Yes! I was wondering if they'd moved anybody else in there. See, I'm slowly bleeding them of their hero units. I know they come back, but, you know, whatever. It's my game, okay? I play it the way I want to play it. I am open to suggestions, though. Okay, so last time I talked about the community event. Don't forget, I need your suggestions. You guys are important. I want this to be a thing you want to do, not just a thing that, like, oh, hey, Hobie's doing that cool thing. I want this to be something that you guys are excited about. This is for you. This is not for me. This is not to, like, toot my own horn. This is not to celebrate. This is... I want this to be a fun experience where if you guys are interested in meeting me in real time and, you know, saying hi and asking questions, I want you to be able to do that. And I want to be able to play a game with you guys, and I want you to... have fun, you know, be a part of the show for once. I think that could be really cool. Last time, I had, honestly, a bigger turnout than I was expecting. I was expecting maybe like 2 or 3 people. I think I had like, and it sounds pathetic, but I had like 7 or 8 that were all talking to me, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. Those of you that were there last time, I really hope you guys want to do this again. We'll be playing a different game this time. We won't be doing Town of Salem again. It was a fun game, but I don't know that it was necessarily my cup of tea. It had a lot of really great traits, and if that's something that you guys want to play again, you know, I'll consider it, but I am looking for other suggestions. Also, I'm looking for help. You know, if you guys have, like, I know one of you was saying you had a TeamSpeak server that you'd be willing to let us use, that would be great. Personally, I've never used TeamSpeak before, and... I'm always willing to learn new things, but, you know, if you would be willing to do something like that, and I could play around with it a little bit, I might do a tutorial on how to work it for some of the people that have never used it before we get started, so that nobody gets left behind just because they don't know how to do something. You know, things like that. And if you have maybe like a server for like Minecraft or something that can hold a significant quantity of people, that you're not just gonna like be a jerk and like ban everybody as soon as they come in, and it'll be like hyper aggressive with rules and things like that. You know, things like that. If you have stuff that you'd be willing to donate, I would be definitely willing to listen and get together with you guys. Do something awesome. So yeah, let me know what you think. Thoughts, suggestions, concerns, all that goodness. Oh man, he's taking a beating. Why are you turning around? Why are you turning around? Why are you turning around? No, use your guns! Gosh! You can't get good help these days. Don't you dare die, by the way. He's totally gonna die. I know he is. Why are you all useless? Oh yes, good, we got the little guy. Yay, I saved him! Oh man, that was close. I know I'm kind of doing something dangerous here. I know it's not usually a good idea to leave places or leave certain fleets like undefended. Whoa, why do I have droids in orbit? Oh, it's because I was building stuff, that's why. I'll take these guys, move them up here, and then I'll start building droids, tanks,
in production.
and then as soon as that's done, more tanks!
Complete.
We'll move these guys, we'll link up with this one, and this will be my main invasion force. Space-wise, I think I need a bigger battle station, maybe?
Reporting. Constructing.
Because that's a pretty important planet. I'm making a lot of money off of that one. Yeah. I don't have a space station, so I don't have to worry about the air being taken. I can leave my ground defense there. Okay. Yeah, let's do this! Attack! Taking Geonosis, it's mine! It's mine now. Now that I've given them a pretty good head start...
Roger.
Jeez. Look how much faster they are. It's crazy. You'd think the bigger ships would move faster through lightspeed. I understand there's, like, physics and stuff. But, I mean, come on. They've got much bigger engines than the little guys. That's actually an interesting thing that I read about a while ago. Oh, I wish I could remember what it's called. But it's the reason that we haven't set out to explore, like, other solar systems and, like, find other habitable planets and stuff. You know, I don't remember what it is, but a bunch of science dudes with satellites found a potentially habitable planet in, I don't remember if it was like another galaxy or what, but you know, at any point we could just like load up a rocket with a bunch of like human embryos or something, do all sorts of craziness, and then just like fire it away. And then just let its momentum carry it there, or we could, like, fix it with a solar sail, or there's a bunch of different things. Technology that, I mean, of course, you know, a lot of issues would arise, and a lot of that wouldn't be accounted for, but, you know, issues that we could feasibly fix within our lifetime, given technological progression. The difficulty is that the rockets that we can create today move at a set speed. Even if we got them moving at like the fastest speed that we could possibly attain right now, if we were to wait like another 50 years, we could build a rocket that would go even faster and would eventually surpass the other one on its way to the same location. So the challenge becomes, when is it the ideal time to launch that rocket? When does it become the right time to send it off and, you know, kind of see, like, or feel comfortable with that being the best time to fire it? So there's actually an equation, and I really wish I could remember the name of this. It's actually a pretty cool piece of science, but there's an equation that they use to determine whether or not it's the right time to actually do something like that. And, you know, obviously, at the moment, it is not. Also, there was another thing... I don't know if the idea is still kicking around, but it was something. They were talking about doing manned missions to Mars. And the idea was that they would use crowdfunding and reality TV as a concept to pick who gets to go. Now, of course... You know, I hate reality TV. I really do. I can't stand it. I find it distasteful and annoying and untrue. It's just, it irks me in so many ways. So the idea of deciding who gets to make human history and start settling on another planet based off of a TV show? I initially hated the idea, and then I started thinking about it. If it was treated in the right way, if it was done correctly. I mean, I don't just mean, like, picking the lady with the biggest boobs and then sending her into space and, you know, like, okay, this week's challenge is the Jello wrestle, or anything like that. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, if it was done in, like, a scientific way, if it was done in a respectful way, and they just happened to be televising it, and, you know, making money off of the proceeds of putting it on TV, and then applying that money to the project in particular, I think that could be a great idea. It's like Kickstarters in general. I love the idea of a Kickstarter. Does it need some work? Yes. Do all Kickstarters deserve your money? Absolutely not. But, you know, given the right circumstances, that's a fantastic opportunity for a project that currently, like, doesn't have any startup money to make some startup money. Like, there are so many good ideas that go by the wayside just because the people that had them can't afford to make them come true. So I think this is the golden age of opportunity when it comes to that sort of thing, because now it's easier than ever to ask other people for money. If it's a product that they believe in, they can pledge an amount of money that they feel comfortable with towards the project. And with Kickstarter, with part of the rules being that if you don't meet whatever goal it is that you're trying to meet, you know, then everyone gets their money back and the project doesn't move forward, they can try again later, that sort of thing. That's a fantastic opportunity! I mean, that is so great. Like, people that previously had no chance of doing anything now have an awesome opportunity if their idea is worthwhile. So, I think, you know, given... Oh, come on. Why would you do that? Why would you merge those fleets? Given that, oh, gosh. Well, I can sell these? Why would I want to do that?
Construction.
Given that opportunity, given that... Oh, wait. Did I want him in space? Or he was... Is that Veers? Yeah, I want him on the ground. Given that just about anybody can make something like that happen now, that's immensely exciting. So, can you imagine a future of, like, crowd-funded expeditions into space, or, like, if an asteroid happens to be planning, or going by Earth, you know, you could, like, raise funds to go and catch it, and do all sorts of, like, crazy things, and how awesome would that be? That would be the beginning of, like, privatized space exploration, which I think is kind of the direction that we're headed in at the moment. Just because I think NASA is not receiving the funding that it should be at the moment. Oh, I meant to grab one of those tanks. Gosh darn it. I'll have to grab one of these other things. Also, I'm really glad that they didn't use the Geonosis map from the other version of the game, Republic Aborting, because that one was just way too big. So yeah, we could be looking at, like, privatized space industry, which could be really exciting and could be terrifying at the same time. Now, stick with me. In a lot of sci-fi, you know, the big corporations, the corps, or whatever you want to call them, they're always the bad guy. And that may just be a trope, but there also may be a fair amount of reason to it. Oh, why did I bring the Stormtrooper aids? Gosh darn it. There may be a fair amount of reasoning to it as well. Because humans are greedy. That's just something that we have to live with, unfortunately. And I think, you know, given enough time and enough power, some seriously dangerous things could happen. If you look at, well, basically anything from the Aliens franchise, I did a brief playthrough of the most recent Alien game, which was awesome, by the way. I ended up not finishing that one for a variety of reasons, but it's still on my channel if you want to go check it out if you're not familiar with, like, Alien. So, you know, something like that could be really dangerous, because in that one the corporations are always greedy, and they're always ones that take science too far, and all that stuff, you know, it's always bad. Oh, is that abandoned? Oh, yes! It's always bad. Nobody ever wins when the corporations are involved, because they always take things too far. So, it could be really cool to, you know, see the potential of, like, privatized space, like the kind of things that could be accomplished without government just, like, looking over your shoulder and kind of, like, restricting everything. But then again, it could be really dangerous as well, because without those restrictions, there's not a lot that they can't do. given the science and the money and all sorts of things. So we would end up having, like... Oh, shoot. Duck! We would end up having, like, privatized armies in space, doing all sorts of, like, crazy, scary things, and just being general nuisances, and all sorts of awfulness, really. So I think it would be really interesting to see, you know, what direction it could go in. It'd be really scary. Space travel seems glamorous when you think about it, but in reality, it would be kind of awful. Did I lose a vehicle? Oh, no, it was the vehicle depot. That's what it was. Kind of awful, because, you know, you're not going to be, like, glamorously shooting about the stars and doing all sorts of, like, fun, exciting, adventurous things. In reality, God, I hope that they would have some kind of cryostasis, because travel between stars would take such an immense amount of time. And then there's, like, the time dilation, too. Because, for those of you that are not familiar with the physics of it, the faster you're moving, the slower time moves around you. So, for you, time would be moving at the same speed that it always is. For everyone else, you would be moving, I think it was really slowly? I recently read, it wasn't Ender's Game, it was one of the other books in the series. But it illustrated that perfectly well. They had something called the Ansible, which allowed instantaneous communication over unlimitedly, like, vast amounts of distance. Which, you know, physically speaking, at the moment is impossible, but, you know, given in the future, it might be potentially possible. So, you know, one of the characters on a ship moving at the speed of light would be communicating with another character on a planet, you know, moving at, like, normal time, I guess. And, you know, for the guy, I think it was for the one on the ship, he would be receiving messages, like, nearly about every day. But for the guy on the planet, it would be months in between messages. So, you know, the character on the ship, while just being there for, like, a few years on the ship, he was witnessing generations go by on the planet. He was, like, talking to different generations of people, handing down the mantle of responsibility to talk to him on board that ship. So, you know, by the time he actually got to the planet, the people that he had been communicating with the entire time were long dead. They were long gone. So, you know, you wouldn't be able to, like, leave your family behind and go on an expedition into the stars without coming back and having your entire family dead. Which is, of course, a little depressing. Let's get some... Oh, I don't even have any skiffs. I thought I had some skiffs here.
Heading out.
Shucks.
On my way.
I'll get some fast movers in here. So, you know, it could raise a lot of problems, but I think at the same time it could be really, really interesting as well. I'd be interested to see what you guys have to say about the whole thing. I find space travel, I find it fascinating. I think it's super cool. What is that? A droid factory? That looks terrible. I don't like the looks of that at all. So space travel is really cool, really scary. Let me know what you think. I got my science backwards. I'm almost sure that I do. I can't remember exactly. Like, there is actually an equation to, like, figure out the delay in time and, like, all sorts of craziness, things like that. I can't remember what it is. Why are you not doing the thing? Oh well, whatever.
Alright, cut the chatter.
Yeah, I've got droids! I've got droids! That's so exciting. Please kill that. I'm glad I didn't bring the skiffs over that way. They would have been pasted by that guy. Okay, we're gonna do a pincer assault here. Well, not really a pincer assault. They're actually probably just gonna link up over here, but I should be able to... Oh, crap. I need to find that friggin', Oh my gosh! Oh, bombing run! Guys, retreat, retreat, retreat! Come on, bombers!
I said hold it.
There we go, okay. Oh, that was close. Okay, they've got more defenses over there. I have to get around that. My bombardment should be available pretty shortly. Perfect! I'm gonna waste it on this tower. Just because I want to keep these guys alive. Particularly Veers, he's really important. Okay. Move around that corner, capture that turret, and then we'll have everybody else move up. Ah, I lost, like, all of my AT-ATs. But these tanks are pretty tough. That's good. And I should probably... Stormtrooper aids, move them around this side and have them link up over here. You guys clear the way up to that, and then we can get in our final few units. You guys continue to sweep around. Aha! There you are.
We'll check it out.
Is it that turbo laser tower? Was he shooting? Oh no. Okay, they were shooting at that tank.
Copy.
Perfect.
Keep going.
Oh, hey, wow, that was it! Shoot! I win! Yay! That's exciting. I only lost a few stormtroopers, too. Not bad. Not bad. Look at you go, Hobie! Way to go, man. Okay, can this one build... No, it can't. Okay, never mind.
Building under
Whoops, I didn't mean to build a shield generator. I hardly ever use them.
Beginning construction.
Money! I want this planet to make me lots of cash. Lots of cash. I don't know what time I'm at here in the video. I think I'm coming up to the end. So if this has turned out to be a short video, I apologize. Let's take the asteroids first, because there could be a lot of ships hiding there. Once that's done, I can move on to Tatooine, and if I keep both fleets on either end of those planets, then that should effectively protect the rest of these. Oh, please. Space station. Fah. Fah. Look at that. And you guys said I wasn't making any progress. I'm about to capture a whole, like, eighth of the outer rim of the furthest corner of the galaxy. That's what I call progress. That is grade A moving forward kick-assitude right there. That is a word. My gosh. These guys are weak. Should I take my forces from Geonosis? Yeah, it should be pretty well protected at this point. I've got my stuff building there, so I think we should be okay. And then I'll move them over to Tatooine. We'll take Tatooine, and...
Brigade standing by.
Construction complete.
I think we should be about good to go at that point.
Recruiting troops.
Maybe I should build landing platform? Nah, I'll wait on that. We'll figure it out. I'll do some stuff off screen. But yeah, how exciting is this? I told you it would happen. I told you progress would happen eventually. I just had to get set. Oh god, it's Yoda. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what's the layout? Can I look at the layout? I can't look at the layout. Okay. Oh. All right, I'll do this bit off camera. Ah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I mean, if you even want to see these ground battles, or if you just want me to, like, shut up and start editing things out, or... I don't know, I'm trying to keep things interesting. Mainly, it just turns into me doing a lot of rambling, so I hope you guys like that. Do you remember when this series used to be funny? Back when I actually had, like, intelligent... Oh, pardon me. Gosh, can't even get a word out without, like, burping up my own ineptitude. Alright, yeah! When I used to, like, say funny things, and things were fun, and everyone was happy. You remember those good old days? Anyways, thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.